Alright, welcome to my Let's Play. Welcome back. This is level 4, the Tomb of Qualopec. And for the first time in Tomb Raider, we are now in a tomb setting, as opposed to a cave, which is pretty awesome. The first thing we want to do in this level, and the area where I died the most, is the best thing to do is to trigger this ball. Just get out of the way. And if we don't do that, then we have to deal with that at the end, at the very end of this level. I think it's also worth noting that this is as far as I got in the in Tomb Raider Anniversary. Never passed this stage, because when you walk out from the last level and you walk into this hall, there's no ground. We're like atop of a large chasm, and I couldn't figure out what to do next. So that was as far as I made it in Tomb Raider Anniversary. You open this door, and it should be combat time. There we go. Okay, so let's talk about the main puzzle. We have several gates here, and you can see that this has a symbol on it. Each one behind it, it's hard for me to get a good look, but each one behind it has its own symbol. Alright, and we want to get all of those open in order to proceed. So we walk down this other hallway. We have this intersection, and we have all these symbols up here. Each one of these hallways is going to take us to a puzzle or some sort of challenge associated with one of those gates. So each hallway will open one of those gates until they're all open, and then we can go complete the level. So let's get started. Alright, we start with a movable block. And I don't much remember how to do this part, so we'll just wing it. And that reveals another movable block. Now this is such a trick. If you look there, that one block, not that block that's on that far end, but the block that's right in front of me is a breakaway block. One gate down. Okay. Spikes, instant death. Platforming in tight quarters. It's more complicated than that, though, isn't it? No, apparently not. One down, two to go. And one of these is difficult, and one of them I remember being pretty easy. I think it's the turkey-looking one, which is the difficult one. So let's do the eyeball first. Get it out of the way. Okay. We have a breakaway block indicating that not coming back. Haha, tricky dicky. Well, that wasn't too difficult. And then we go to the top of this room, and we have a push block. These push blocks really blend in. You can see the only difference is they're a little darker, and there's sort of a hoop pattern in the middle towards the bottom. It's not letting me push it forward, so in this situation, I'll push it out, or pull it out, rather. Okay. That was incredibly careless on my part. That could have very easily been death. But in this case, it was a health pack. So, alright, Jolly Green Giant, I guess. There's gate number 2. That leaves like the turkey looking kind of gate. And then I guess we can get our part of the artifact and escape through the caves. Alright. So we'll do the turkey room. This is the one that has some difficulty to it. Or rather, the one that I don't quite remember. Well, we have a big room here, and over there by the spikes, you can see a pathway. That's where I'm trying to go. And here, let's go ahead and drop down. We have these pillars here with the turkey symbol on them. Those are movable. And what we're trying to do is get them both to move so we can use them as stepping stones. All right. So let's see what we can see, because I sure as heck don't remember much else about this. And this is really what it boils down to, at least in this first Tomb Raider game. It's just running down the hallway you haven't run to and finding the switch to press to move on, or finding the switch to enable you to press another switch, and so on and so forth. That's right, and that drops us here, and there's 2 ways to go here. We have the top of the pillar there, and that other way, which probably leads to a switch. Let's step out onto the pillar and just take a look. Okay, so we want, this is going to move straight out that way. That one is going to move to the right. I think that's how it goes. Alright, so let's go back up. Oh, oh, that sucks. It's too high. We can't go back that way. Oh, that means I have to walk all the way around here again. It's such a bummer. I don't know how this could possibly be played with the keyboard. I mean, I know the keyboard controls. I was even able to play all the way through Tomb Raider Legend with the mouse and keyboard, but yeah, this one I don't know. This game was made before mouse and keyboard became popular. So it was just, there was no mouse involved in the equation. It was just arrow keys and control and space and all that stuff. I could not see playing through this game that way. Alright, we're going to go the other way this time. Let's see where that takes me. And that drops me back here. This is where? Yeah, this is where we start. Wonderful. So we have a switch here. Let's go ahead and flip it, see what it does. Okay, the first pillar has moved. What does that do for us? Wait a second. We go in there, and that drops us out here. So if we step out onto the pillar, we should be able to get up to that little area up there. So let's put this back where it was. And we're going to go around this a third time. Like I said, this turkey key or this turkey gate area is the worst of all the gates. That to the left is where we were. No? See, this is where it gets confusing. Across the way, directly across from me, is the starting area. That's where we came from. You can see that the ground props up a little bit, so you can jump there. Nowhere else can you jump to the ledges except for there. So the place I was looking at was right there. Just I got confused. Which means this really doesn't get me anywhere, does it? No! Oh my gosh. This puzzle more or less is the difficult area in this stage. Or not the difficult area, but rather the meat and potatoes of this stage. Alright. Upsy daisy. That leads us to a switch. Yay, that moves the other one. Let's look. Great, now we need to return to the starting area and hit that original switch again. Okay, both moving pillars have been moved. I see. They make kind of a stepping stone path. And let's go through this tunnel one more time and return. Like I said, one more time. So we can hit that switch. That seems to be not the way to do it. Dun 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 dun. Okay. What about going up this way? Alright. Now it's a gymnastics trick, and we've got some instant death spikes. So I'm going to go ahead and save. Which you can't do in the PlayStation 1 version. It's do or die there. Okay. Walk to the end here. Alright, and we can make this jump. Haha! We have made it. All our gates are open. We can return to the start of the level and make our, not make our escape, but grab the artifact that we initially came in here for. Be careful because I can still flub this. Okay. Oh my goodness, I hate this room. I'm glad this is over with. Whoa, forgot about that guy. Okay, using the paintings overhead to navigate. Go back to the original room. Let's see. That's level 3 where we came from. That's where the gates are. Alright. Alright, this is the place where the rock fell, where we are ultimately going to end up. Oh, there we go. So we'll go through the gates. Arrows, of course. And here we are. And we have, if you look on the far end of the room in this particular shot, there's a door there, which I believe opens when I grab this thing. And it's time to make our escape. And a boulder chases you down this area, except that I triggered it already. There's supposed to be music playing to all this, but there isn't, which is really kind of sad. And we escape back into level 3. This is the waterfall at the or where the waterfall used to be back in level 3. Oh no, it's Larson. Uh-oh. And I got killed it. on, there we go.
Well, you have my total attention now. I'm not quite sure if I've got yours, though. Hello?
I'll heel and hide you to a barn door yet.
Of course.
You and that driveling piece of the Scion. You want to keep it so bad? I'll harness it right up your...
Wait. We're talking about the artifact here?
Damn straight we are. Right up.
Hold on.
This is unskippable. No, it's not unskippable. There we go. And that's the end of level 4 and the end of my Let's Play. It's after this, I don't know what levels after this, but this is as far as I have memorized into the game. So after this I'll go into some other stuff. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.